absolutely stunned. I didn't expect that at all. I'd like to, first of all, just thank my mother. I think I've been clear that my mother is in every page of this book, and without her, I wouldn't be here, and my work wouldn't be here. And to everybody, to all the readers who have just come out and let me know that Shuggie and Agnes have touched their lives. I can't believe this, but the greatest gift is just to be able to connect with you.
Let's speak now to David Brauner, who's a contemporary literature professor at the University of Reading. Welcome to the programme. Now tell us, how would you describe this year's winner? We just heard it being described there by one of the judges as gripping, intimate and hopeful.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good description. I mean, it's a very vivid account of a particular time and place, Glasgow in the 1980s. And it works very well just in that sense. It's very evocative of that time and place. But it's also very beautifully written. It's full of arresting images, and it's full of wit and compassion. And even though the content of the story is quite grim at times, it deals with a lot of traumatic events. They're always told with humour and with warmth. And so I think it's a very worthy winner.
And these are not easy subjects, as you've mentioned there, and he dedicated it to his mother, who died of alcoholism when he was just 16. Does that personal account really shine through, and the harrowing experience that must have been?
Yes, very much so. I mean, one of the remarkable achievements of the novel, I think, is that even though the mother figure, Agnes, is in many ways an inadequate, as we might think, negligent mother, she is at the same time represented with a great deal of warmth and compassion and understanding. And I mean, in a sense, she's at the centre of the novel, really, as much as the protagonist, Shuggie, and it's their shared sense. They're both kind of outsiders and underdogs, as it were, in their society, and it's the relationship between them, even though it's very problematic because of the mother's alcoholism and because of the son's own struggles with his sexuality. Nonetheless, it's very heartwarming, that aspect of the novel, the relationship between them, and you can see, I think, the kind of personal investment that lies behind that.
And David, Shuggie Bain was rejected by 30 editors before it was picked up by publishers at Grove Atlantic in the US and Picador in the UK. Incredible, isn't it?
Yes, it's a remarkable story. I mean, I don't know what odds you could have got on this novel winning before it made the long list, but it's almost unprecedented. As you began by saying that a novel by such a complete unknown. It's unusual even for a debut novel to make the shortlist. This year, unusually, there were 4 debut novels on the shortlist. But for a novel to come completely out of left field like this and win after such a history of rejections, yes, it's quite remarkable. It's not the first time that a novel that's gone on to great success has had lots of rejections initially, however. I mean, one remembers J.K. Rowling, you know, and the number of publishers who rejected her first Harry Potter novel and who, I'm sure, regretted it profoundly afterwards.
Exactly. That's a great parallel. Determination is everything. David Brauner, thank you so much for speaking to us today on TRT World. Hope to speak to you again soon.